Yesterday, I picked up this book over here, 1300 UCAT practice questions, and I'll hopefully attempt to complete this monstrosity within 10 days. Hey friends, I'm Yash, and in my bid to hopefully someday apply to medical school in the UK, I'll be vlogging my experience preparing for the UCAT entrance exam. The word vlog probably does not justify or even describe what I'm trying to do over here, but before I move on, for the uninitiated, let me describe what the UCAT actually is and briefly summarize what this book is all about. The UCAT consists of 5 sections, namely verbal reasoning, quantitative reasoning, decision making, abstract reasoning, and situational judgment. Now, apart from situational judgment, the other 4 sections are graded on a complicated scale ranging from 300 at the minimum to 900 at the maximum. Situational judgment, on the other hand, does not really have a defined marking scheme, because of which it's graded in bands from band 1 all the way to band 4. The least I can do in this video is give you a summary of how many questions there might be in this book, which range from roughly the 200 to 250 mark in each section. The breakdown per section can be seen on your screen right now. I've made a really beautiful looking table for that, and in total there would be around 1083 questions. Now do note that these numbers only include the exercises and not the mock test. If you include the mock test, the total question count would go up to 1300. As I alluded to in the first 5 seconds of the video, in order to complete this book in 10 days, I will need to do approximately 100 to 150 questions per day. Considering the amount of time I have in these 10 days, I hope this is a reasonable target and goal to set. I guess I'll only find out once I start attempting this book. Having said that, let me talk a bit about what will go on in this series and what will actually happen. The goal is to do a couple of questions, as I said, somewhere in the range of 100 to 150 questions, and periodically document what I felt doing those questions and the learnings I took away from them. For everyone watching this, if any at all, I would share my learnings from this book and possibly even put up some questions that I found particularly interesting or quite challenging from my perspective. So now, why am I doing this? I do know that there are many channels and individuals who have documented their journeys with the UCAT, but crucially they are all in the past tense. In psychology, there exists the forgetting curve, and people usually document their UCAT journeys 3, 4, or even 5 years after the fact. In my humble opinion, whatever it's worth, I believe that they do not present the key nuances within the tools, strategies, and techniques they may have used to achieve a high score on the UCAT. There are no videos, at least that I'm aware of, where people document their journeys of giving the UCAT and present their learnings in seemingly real time. Apart from this singular novelty, I feel that this would be quite fun to look back at in a couple of years. A reminder of sorts that I can challenge myself and become a better critical thinker and a better student in surprisingly short amounts of time. Other than that, obviously, if someone even derives a monicum of value from these videos, the internet would have done its magic and I would have attained salvation. So yeah, that was that. Thank you so much for watching, and let's see where this takes us.